4.4, and then it was ln times x minus ln times x minus 1 equals 1.
ln of x?
Ln times x, yeah.
Hold on. And then what's after that?
Minus, so the x is in parentheses if that matters.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference. This is ln of
then
x.
ln times x minus 1 equals
ln, this is a function of x minus 1, so equals to
1.
1. Okay. Okay, so for solving this kind of thing, first thing we want to do is just combine it as a single, log function. So this is going to be ln of, using our root of logs, x over x minus 1, right? Equal to 1. Okay, and then so to solve these things, we're using the inverse property. So we're going to take e to that is equal to e to that. Yeah. Which gives us the e cancels with the ln, and we just get x over x minus 1 is equal to e. E to the 1 is just e. Okay, so I think I see why this might be tricky. So to solve for this thing, I'm going to multiply both sides by x minus 1. So I'm going to get x is equal to e times x minus 1. Right? Then I want to distribute that e. I'm trying to gather all my x's in one side, but first I need to expand. So it's going to be x is equal to ex minus e. Yeah, we distribute that e. Then I want to move all my x's to one side, so I'm going to subtract e to the ex. It's going to be x minus ex equal to negative e. Then I want to factor the x out so I can get x by itself. So x times 1 minus e is equal to negative e. And I'm out of space, so I'm going to bring it back to the top here. I'm just going to recopy this once first. One minus e, x times 1 minus e is equal to negative e. And so then I divide both sides by 1 minus e, and I get x is equal to negative e over 1 minus e. Right. Or if you like to, because I got a negative on the top and I have a negative on the bottom, if I want to, I can switch it so that I don't have a negative on top. So this is perfectly fine, I think. Or you can rewrite it as positive e over e minus 1, same thing. So two alternative forms. Okay, last thing we should look at is make sure that it's going to be positive if I plug it in. So let's look at this version. If I plug in this e over e minus 1, that's positive. Okay, no problems. If I plug it over here, e over e minus 1 minus 1. Yeah, that looks to be positive as well. So that should be fine.
Thank you.
Sure. Does that match what the book said? Yeah, question?
Oh, sorry. Well, the book had it in a decimal, like a number and then like a
Oh, okay, yeah. So you just plug that in then. So here's, okay. Let's do that. So e, if you're not sure, it's, let's see, where is it? You see the ln bunk, your calculator is going to look different, but you see that ln function on the bottom left, and it says e to the x in the corner, so that's what we want. So you got to press second once, and then e to the x. And then it displays e, e like this. So e to the 1 is just e, and then divide by e minus 1. So same thing again, second e to the 1 minus 1. Oh, whoops, I'm going to put parentheses around that thing. second E. Like this. So it should display something like this. And then we hit enter and 1.5, 8197 something.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I
Or
had a question.
yep. Or sorry, real quick. If you're using the iPhone calculator, the built-in one, then you just have to turn it to the side, and then you have all the E option. There's actually an E right there, like just the E by itself. So you could do E, and then divide by. You need parentheses for the denominator. So parentheses, the same. I'm not sure if you guys see this, but E minus 1, and then close the parentheses. Hit enter. Just like that.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was trying to remember what one I had a question about. Oh, for number 3, how would you do that? Cause like I did it by doing ln8 over ln4. Oh, sorry. I can
Okay.
tell you the
Yeah.
problem.
Okay, so this is number 3.
Yeah. It's 4 to the x equals 8.
Wait, oh, okay. Yeah, so you could do this if you wanted to the old way and just change everything to base 2. That's option. But since we've been practicing using the inverse function, it's kind of just a routine thing that's always going to work. So let's do that. You just want the log base 4 of that and log base 4 of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So log base 4 on the left side, that reduces it just to regular x. And here we have log base 4 of 8. But to plug it into our calculator, we can rewrite that as ln of 8 over ln of 4. I think that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just plug that in.
Okay, but first you do the log base 4.
Yeah, or okay, so yeah, you can plug this into your calculator. You could actually go straight to ln, like I think I mentioned this in the last class. So if I have 4 to the x equal to 8, and I just want to go straight to ln, I could do that. Just ln both sides. And then the rules of exponents for logs say I can rewrite this as x ln of 4 equals to ln of 8. And then just solve for x, divide by ln 4 both sides. X is equal to ln of 8 over ln of 4. That would work too. Same thing.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Okay, well, there was one other one that you guys want to see, sorry. Which one?
I
Or
don't
no?
think I have any more.
Okay,
I'm good.
you're good. Okay, shoots.